Hello, everybody. Welcome to the final Besties and Books live show.
Yeah. End of an era.
It's
It
so
was a
sad.
good one.
It was a good one, a good couple of years.
Yeah.
But yes, we apologize for being so late on these live shows. We are literally 4 months behind
Yeah.
in doing live shows. So
Yikes.
let's just recap what books we're here to talk about today. This Woven Kingdom by Tahara Mafi. This was our September book.
Neither of us liked it that much.
No, don't remember anything about it.
Yeah, that is completely empty.
October was My Roommate is a Vampire by Jenna Levine?
I think so.
I think so.
Yes.
I did not like the book either. So
I enjoyed it, but I don't know if I'd reread it. Like, I liked it while I was reading it because it was really quick, but I don't think I really retained much of what happened.
I did not like it. I wanted to like it so badly. I simply did not. So here we are.
Yeah.
November, The Invisible Life of Agatha by the Club. This one was so good. This one I literally did not finish until like the very end of December. Because I had to put it down to read a bunch of Christmas books. So
Makes sense.
yeah,
it was my third time reading that book.
I don't even know how many times I've read this book. It's probably 4 or 5. I don't even know.
Because I think the last time I read it, I know it was a buddy read with you. That was when I first started up my YouTube channel again. Because I remember I was talking about it in my first vlog.
I miss you posting videos.
I know. I've been thinking about it a lot recently. I just don't do it.
That's so sad. Speaking of somebody else,
Lisa,
who's not posting anymore, Lisa. I miss her so much. When I say she is my favorite booktuber, I'm not lying. And so now I'm like, what do I do with my life? I'm trying to fill the void, and it's not going well.
No.
Okay. It's so sad. Like, she was the only one that I like would watch every single upload.
Oh, love
I miss you, Lisa. I tell her every time she posts, I'm like, I miss you. Trying to guilt her into coming back. Do you love me enough to make a comeback, though, Lisa?
It might be in the future.
This year?
Yeah, I think about it all the time, but then I just don't.
Yeah. To be fair, she's popping off on Instagram.
Oh yes, her
Instagram posts. So good.
Positively stunning.
Right, her little reading journal reel she made. So cute. Oh, I go it. Anyways, yes, we read this one in November. Well, I read it in December, but it was our November book. And then our December book was Let It Glow.
Let It Glow.
I thought I missaid it for a second, but no, it is Let It Glow. By Marissa Meyer and Joanne Levy.
Yes.
It's in the brain to come back, but no promises.
We're on the same boat.
You gotta come back, both of you. You're both killing me. I swear, I'm like the only person out of like all of my like online friends that have like
you've been staying consistent. Yeah.
Right? Like,
yeah, because I've had 2 YouTube eras.
Oh no, Peyton is very here or there. Like, sometimes she posts, sometimes she doesn't. Kit doesn't post anymore. Haley doesn't post anymore. You don't really post. Lisa's not posting.
Yeah, you've been staying on.
You guys got to get on my level. Just saying.
Yeah, for real.
Anyways.
You've outshone us. Outshined us. Outshone.
Yeah.
Outshined. Yeah.
That's just me. Yeah, also, just so you guys are aware, if you hear any noises in the background, we have some people here installing blinds in the house. And so it's a little bit noisy. They're going to be doing it in my bedroom, which is just like separated
across the way.
Right so if you hear any noises, I apologize. This was inconveniently timed. So, just a forewarning.
Brittany is our strongest soldier. I agree.
Yes. Yay. I can't show you this way because the light is a little too strong. It's a little too strong. If I like go back, I'm blinded. So, here we are. But look, you can see the Marissa Meyer shells.
Wow.
This one's looking real empty. I don't like this one. this one's pretty much the same as it was in the old house.
That one's gorgeous.
Yeah. So.
Wow.
But yeah,
I love your books so much.
Me too. A bookshelf reorganization video will be coming at some point. There are videos that I have to get up before this one, like bullet journal videos that I'm still currently filming. Yes, we are a little bit more than halfway through January, and my 2025 spreads and my January spreads are not done. I haven't even started the spreads for the end of 2024. I feel so discombobulated. It's like driving me crazy. Like I've literally been having to track on my phone the days that I've been reading so that I can like put it in the bullet journal later because there's no way I'll remember. And I added in a new spread because you know how every month I do like my days read spread. I thought it'd be fun to do like what other people do, which is like the like reading log for like the whole year, so you can see at a glance the whole year the days that you read. And I thought that would be fun.
Oh, like with the calendars, that's cute.
Yeah, maybe a little redundant, but
I think it would be nice just to see visually, like what book you're reading when and when you finish it and stuff.
I just like having spreads that I can like interact with all the time. So here we go. What other videos do I need to do? I need to do the video where I was packing up my books at my grandma's house, which is going to be weird because I've already posted a video with this background and now I'm like going back in time. I don't even know where that footage is. I think it's on my other memory card because I have not come across it yet. But I also did a Q&A while I was doing that. So that has to go up. Ideally, that would have gone up like a month ago because we've been in the house for a month now. But yeah, lots of videos coming your way, but that one will be coming at some point.
Some point in the future.
Some point. I also have a video where I was reorganizing or setting up the my like record shelf, so that's also coming. Good. So the lighting in here right now is just atrocious.
Oh yeah, it's horrible here as well. My eyebrows look like they're invisible.
I thought you were just agreeing that mine was terrible, and I'm like, you didn't. No. At it so hard.
Just hardcore bashing.
Jeez. Anyways, so shall we try to discuss some of these books? I feel like we're going to talk about them a bit more generally than we normally do.
Yeah, because we have four of them.
Maybe we shouldn't do spoilers. What do you think? Because I don't even know if I can do spoilers.
I don't think.
And also,
I guess just general thoughts, yeah.
Yeah, because I feel like
it's been too long.
People wouldn't have necessarily read each of these books with us. See, Lisa's asking, are we getting spoilery? I'm thinking maybe no, because honestly, the only one that I feel like I could go spoilery for is Addie LaRue.
Yeah, me too.
So, I think
we'll go general. We'll go general.
Yeah, I think we're going to try to avoid spoilers.
Yeah, I only have one thing to say about This Woven Kingdom.
Yeah, so September, This Woven Kingdom by Tahara Mafi. I was so excited to read this book because this book came out a hot minute ago. When did you come out, my darling?
Has she finished the series or is it like almost done?
I think it's a 5-book series and the 4th one's coming out this year.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, it's dedicated to Ransom. That's cute.
Oh.
Shame. Yeah, this came out in 2022. And I bought it when it came out, so this has been a long time coming. And we all know how much I love Tahara Mafi. She now has her own shelf on my bookcase, which is long ago deserved. I didn't like it.
No,
I didn't like
either.
it. So disappointed.
I think I gave it a 3 on Goodreads, but I feel like that's just me being generous because it did get good at the end, but like up until like the 80% mark, I felt like nothing really happened, and it was just like the same thing over and over again until like 80%. Then it got good, and that I was kind of like, it kind of made me more interested in reading the second one, but I don't know.
See, I don't even think the ending got me. I'm not gonna lie. I like the whole time, like I felt like you, like nothing was happening, and I also just like didn't care. And then the romance, which I feel like is what everyone talks about in this book, is the love interest and romance. And the romance, to me, I couldn't believe in it. It like, I don't know, it like went too quickly, and it like came out of nowhere. And like there was no basis for me to believe that like these characters are like in love.
Yeah, I
Like
agree.
Tahara Mafi did romance so unbelievably well in Shatter Me.
I didn't even finish the series, but the glimpses that I got, I was like,
What happened with this book? What
yeah.
happened? I want to continue. I do have the audiobook. I was telling Melissa before we went live that the audiobook came in, I think, either last night or today for the sequel. And so I think I'm going to try to listen to it. I don't know. I've been watching more TV recently than listening to audiobooks.
I've been on my YouTube era. That's like all
That too. I got a new TV. I got a smart TV in my room. We got it at Costco for like a great deal. And so you can watch YouTube directly on the TV.
Oh,
And the best thing about it is that I can change the speed.
I forgot they implemented that. Yeah.
Right? Because before I had to use like a Chromecast thing to like cast it to the TV, and you couldn't change the speed, and it was like the worst. So like sometimes I'd be watching like on my laptop or on my phone. My dad's like, "Why aren't you watching it on your TV?" I'm like, "Because I can't change the speed." Like there are only a few YouTubers that I will like allow myself to watch at 1x speed that I like enough to watch at 1x speed. So that's the best thing about my new TV. So I've been watching more YouTube as well.
We love that for you. Yeah, I always watch on 2x.
Yeah, I literally sometimes 1.5 if I like want to draw the video out a little bit more. Like some of Zoella's like Vlogmas videos in December, I either had on normal speed or 1.5.
You really are better than everyone.
Oh my God.
That just solidifies it.
Like I originally was gonna take one of the TVs at my grandma's house because she had like two TVs there, and there's one upstairs that like nobody uses because nobody lives there. So I was gonna take that for a while before I like bought my own, but then we got the one at Costco for like a really great deal. So I ended up getting that one. It was like really cheap. I'm sorry, you've never read anything by Tahara Mafi?
I thought I misread that when I saw it really quickly on the side. Start with Shatter Me.
Huh?
Brittany is flabbergasted right now.
Honey. Tahara Mafi is not this book. Why am I holding up that book? Tahara Mafi is one of my favorite writers of all time. Her books, life-changing. Like what?
Ooh.
Oh. Blocked.
Blocked and reported.
No, Lisa. You know what? I can understand that because you don't often read YA anymore. Or is that just YA contemporaries that you don't read? I don't even know. But, oh my God, Shatter Me. You know what? I get it. I do. But I also don't. I don't think I've told this story yet. Maybe I have online. But, like, I made Shatter Me a staff pick at work. And I walked into the teen section. And this group of teenagers were, like, talking shit about Shatter Me. And I had my name tag on, and like they were pointing at the copy that had my sticker on it, so I like covered my name tag, and I like slowly walked backwards out of the section. I was like, that's absolutely so not. I'm not being pursued by these scary teenagers right now. Like,
no, teenagers are terrifying.
Like, absolutely not. It's not.
That's how I feel. I want to go back and read it, but I feel like I missed it.
Alyssa, you can go back to it because you've already started it.
Yeah. Plus, if I can read Soul Screamers now, I can read Shatter Me now.
Oh, so Soul Screamers. They're right there. Wait, where's my finger? They're right there. Yeah. We need to finish that. Peyton needs to get on her shit and read the third book. I put it in my bullet journal, so
yeah, it has
either
to be
we leave
done.
her in the dust or she's got to get on her shit.
Yeah, once it's in the bullet journal, you gotta follow through.
Right.
You can't
like
empty.
Already. I had to like not follow my bullet journal last year because I put the entire Hunger Games series, and that was before Sunrise on the Reaping was announced. Like I just felt like doing a reread, and then Sunrise on the Reaping got announced. Yeah. And Peyton's like, "Should we do a readathon?" And I'm like, "Great." Nick's that I'm only reading one of the books. That's fine. So it's in my bullet journal again. Yeah, teenagers are mean. Like they were like talking mad shit about that book. And I was like, I gotta run. I gotta get out of here.
Bye guys.
Gotta go. Do not perceive me.
Yeah, they would have turned around and be like, "Hey, you!
Yeah.
I see your name on this book."
But yeah, so this book was so disappointing to me. And like I said, I'm gonna give the second book a try because I love and respect Harumafi so much. And maybe it's because I was listening to the audiobooks. Maybe I just like missed something. Did you physically read it? Like
I did physically read it,
with your
yeah.
eyeballs?
I don't think you missed much.
No, okay. Because my copy was in storage, so I didn't want to get it from the library.
Yeah, I read it with my eyeballs on the Kindle.
Yeah, this one.
I vividly remember some parts. Like I just like I skipped over because it was just going on for too long. So I was like, I didn't skip over it, but I very quickly like read it. Yeah.
I definitely feel like I zoned out at a couple of parts because I just couldn't. I don't even know what I was doing while I listened to this. Was I doing a bullet journal? I don't know what I was doing. I was doing something. It wasn't very good. I mean, okay, not that it wasn't good. It wasn't for me. I like to be kind. Have you seen the Naked book though? Because like the spine.
No, I have not. Ooh, that is stunning.
Like for the people who always take their dust jackets off when they put them on the shelf.
Yeah, that would be the perfect one. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, stunning. I feel like the sun is now moving.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. How dare the Earth rotate? I was like talking about the universe with my dad the other day. And I was like, what do you mean we're just constantly rotating?
And we're just like staying still.
I know. And then I started thinking about like space too much. And I'm like, no, I can't do this.
I can't. Once I go down the space route, I lose it. I just spiral completely out of control.
I cannot think about how small we are in the grand scheme of things.
Yeah, that happens to me every time I fly. Like every time I'm like on an airplane, like I just see all the cars. They literally look like ants, and then we're like microscopic pieces of dust. I'm like, oh,
this is not better. I don't know how to make this better, but that was not it.
You might just have to have the boxes be present.
That's fine. They're like empty. One's full of books, the one on haul, and the other one's empty. So, anyways. Yeah, so the next book was My Roommate is a Vampire, which unfortunately I also did not like. I was expecting like a cheesy, weird time because the whole synopsis of the book is like, you know, the main character moves into this apartment with this like dude who's like really weird and like turns out he's a vampire. Mm-hmm. I thought that'd be fun. I thought it'd be kooky. You know, I love a good like supernatural type romance. Why was it so weird?
It was very strange.
Like why? The
ending too got me because that felt like that came out of nowhere.
I don't remember the ending. I don't.
We could talk about it later.
Okay. But like the lore of being a vampire in this world, like the magic behind it all, was so strange. Mm-hmm. Like I know we're not talking spoilers, but I feel like this is not a spoiler. It's just weird. But like, why the vampires each have like a different magical ability, and his magical ability was like making fruit when he was nervous. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Like, wait, did it say where the fruit came from, or did it just like show up?
I think he just conjured fruit, like it just. So didn't he have like a closet just full of fruit?
Yeah,
was the main character.
Yeah, and he specifically told her not to open it, and it was just fruit that he made.
I'm like, this is like a little bit too quirky for me.
Yeah, it was goofy.
Felt really pointless.
Yeah.
And also, like, I think he was also really confused about technology, if I'm remembering correctly. And I'm like, I was really I just remember something, but it annoyed me that he was like so confused by it. I'm like, you've been alive for so long, but there's an explanation, and I remembered it as I was speaking.
Yeah.
But I didn't like that explanation either. So
yeah, another thing that I saw people saying about it was like the amount of pop culture references, which like I understand like in the context of the book, but there were quite a bit.
I don't remember
of them.
Pop culture references don't bother me though. So
yeah. It makes sense in the like for this book.
That's unique. Unique in a bad way, for sure. It was really freaking strange. Yeah, I feel like I had more gripes with the book and I just can't remember them, but like it was really freaking weird. There was the sex scene was really weird.
I skipped over that.
I think did I send you a picture of what it was?
I
To like
don't
see.
know.
I don't know, but I made like I like showed Lorena. Lorena came to my work at one day and we were like looking for a different book and I saw it on the shelf and I'm like, you just have to read this scene because it's just so stupid and she really wanted to see it. I think it was just like the wording of something, like something that like he did that I was like, it took me like it wasn't bad until like this one like line or like this one thing that he did, and it just like completely took me out of it. And I was like, I was actually enjoying this. And you just had to ruin it like a Nikon poop.
Yeah, I skipped it, so I don't know.
I wish I had a copy purely just so I could remember what it was that pissed me off. It was really bad. Yeah. So that was a disappointment. Did not like it. I wish I could remember more things that I did not like so that we could talk about it, but I simply don't. So
Yeah, I have like no thoughts on it really, because I don't really remember much that happened, to be honest.
no, I'm like, we did not take notes on any of these books. We were so
No, we
unorganized.
were busy.
Like,
Life got to us.
yeah, having a job and trying to balance everything after not having a job for so many years, difficult, difficult adjustment.
Yeah.
Anyways, yeah, moving on to our favorite book, Adding Rue. So we actually stuck to the rule that we set at the beginning of the year. I could only have 3 rereads.
Very proud. Very proud.
Thank you.
Because the first year was full of many, many rereads for Brittany.
Yeah, it was. Because I just like to force you to read things. Also, Chandler sliced my finger last night.
Owie.
Yeah.
That's in such an inconvenient spot, too.
I know. I've been keeping them out of my room because I've like got a lot of boxes and my Christmas tree's still up, and he was like keeping me up at night because he would like knock things off the tree or like just like be crazy. But I decided to let them in last night, just to like see if they would cuddle with me because cat cuddles, and I felt bad because they were like crying outside my door. And then Chandler was like, Joy was being weird. He kept trying to like break into my bathroom, and I'm like, you cannot scratch up these doors. So I kicked him out, and then Chandler was in there, so I was trying to get him out, but then he was like hiding under my bed. I had to keep getting a broom to like kick him out from under the bed. And then he seemed like he was going to calm down. He jumped on the bed. I was like, okay, maybe you'll lie down with me. This will be great. So I get into bed, and then he looks like he's about to start some trouble. So I grabbed him, and then he started to freak out. So I was trying to grab him from one end of the bed and bring him to the other side of the bed where I was so that I could get off of the bed with him. He freaked out, and he sliced my finger, and it really hurts. And then it was bleeding. It's like I was holding a tissue like in my palm while I was watching Exo Kitty last night.
I think we're starting that tonight.
I accidentally skipped an episode. I was like 5 minutes into this one episode, and I was like, "What is happening? Like, what did I miss?" Because it was like late. It was like 1 something. I was like, I should go to bed. But then I know that a certain character pops up from To All the Boys. And so I was like, when does he pop up? Like, how far into the show am I? Like, I exited out of it. And then at some point, somehow, signals got crossed, and I skipped an episode. And I was like, this makes no sense. So then I realized the episode that he was in, this character, was 2 episodes away from where I was. And I was like, I simply cannot stay up for another hour. To this episode. So that's the predicament that I'm in. I've now seen the first 5 episodes or 5 minutes of an episode that I should not have seen. So a lot must happen in this one episode that I missed.
Got a head start. Yeah.
Everything was very different. I was like, what's happening? Anyways, Addie LaRue. Beautiful. Perfection. Amazing. I annotated it again. This is my second time annotating it. Beautiful. And what always shocks me about annotating books multiple times is like the things that you like, the things that like stand out to you on like a different read. Like, I don't remember when I annotated this book the first time. It must have been like a year or 2 ago. And like there were things that like I highlighted this time and took note of this time, and I'm like, how did I
miss it? Yeah.
It was also cute because Henry works in a bookstore. And there was like some sort of line about how like nobody dreams about working in a bookstore or something, like nobody dreams of that being like their career or something. And when I annotated this book a couple of years ago, I was like, I beg to differ. I would love to work in a bookstore. And then reading
Yeah,
it
me
this time,
too.
I was like reading it on my
Oh,
break, and I'm like, this is crazy.
so
Like, now I
cute.
do. So I love how it's like a little like yearbook, like chronicling that. How cute. Yeah, it was really fun to annotate it again. This book is just so good.
No, I didn't have my physical copy. I read it on my Kindle.
Yeah, I only had this copy, which I did on purpose because I knew I was going to reread it at some point while at my grandma's house. So I've got my whole little Addie LaRue shelf right there.
So good. The ending gets me every time. This was my third time reading the book, and it still got me. Like, I still cried.
I didn't cry. I think I might have only cried once at the ending.
Actually, no, I think I almost cried, but I didn't because I was in the car with people. Yeah, I remember I texted you.
Right,
I was
right,
like, I
right.
had to keep myself in check.
Right. It is so good. Like, I love. Oh my god, I'm gonna sneeze. I'm gonna sneeze. Oh no. Oh no. I almost
speed mute.
I almost did not get to the mute button in time. Oh jeez. Anyways. Yeah.
Bless you.
Thank you. Yeah. Anyways. My sibling says that I sneeze really cutely. Which is funny. And I apparently also laugh really cutely. One of my coworkers said something. I don't even remember what she said, but I like laughed. And she's like, "Oh my god, that was the cutest little laugh I've ever heard." And I don't even know what it sounded like. Like, I can't remember.
Yeah.
And I was telling my sibling this, and they were like, "Oh, you've got the cutest laugh. You've got the cutest sneeze." And I'm like, "Sorry, like, it's just who I am. I'm just cute.
Cutest ears.
I'm just cute." Anyways,
You're a cutie patootie.
thank you. Yeah, I love Addie. I love Henry. Their stories break my heart so much. Like, I don't even know what to say about it. I just love it so much.
Yeah.
V.E. Schwab's writing.
No, V.E. Schwab is like top tier author for me, and I think she forever will be.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like, I'm amazed every time. I'm just like, wow, this is just so good.
Is Lisa just trying to kill us? Is she trying to make us hate her so that we stop asking her to come back to YouTube?
I get it, though. I get it.
I don't.
Everybody's gonna take my oh no, I think I just broke this. So no, I didn't. I fixed it.
What about it, Lisa? Did you not like? Did you go into it with the wrong expectations? Did it just not hit for you? Because this book is a work of art. Like, I do get it. I do. But I also don't. So I simply
that makes sense. That makes sense.
See, and did change all my life. All my life. It changed my life. But I also read an arc of it, so this was before like people.
That was before the hype could really set in.
Yeah, there was just like the pre-hype of it. So glad of that for myself. I think a lot of people went into this book expecting it to be like a grander fantasy than it is. Like, more like adventurous, and like expected Addie to fall in love with the devil. And that's just not what the story is, obviously. And like, whenever I recommend
I don't
it,
even remember it like being marketed as that though.
No,
like I don't remember that.
Me either. But like, if I ever recommend this to somebody like at work or something, I'm like, it's a slower story. Like, it's really like, it's about the characters. It's about like their journey and like their life. It's not like flashy and like super exciting or anything. Like, it's really about like their inner journeys and stuff like that. Because I don't want anyone to like go into this book with the wrong expectations and then have that be the reason that they don't like it. Yeah, I totally get having like all this hype, and then it just doesn't.
Yeah,
it's kind of
that's why I'm always scared to like read hyped books though, because like you never
Yeah.
know like how you're gonna feel about it.
Yeah, but it reminds me of like Lord of Shadows by Cassandra Clare. How everybody was like freaking out about the ending, and they're like, "Oh my god!" Like, I sobbed, and like I knew that a character died, and so
Yeah.
I also like, it took me like a year to read that book, because of like all the hype around it. I think it took me that long. It took me a long time.
I think I read it right when it came out.
I think I read it right before Queen of Shadows came out.
Mm.
No, not Queen
I'm
of Shadows.
so behind on Cassandra Clare, by the way. I'm so
Queen
behind.
of Shadows is Sarah J. Maas. Queen of Air and Darkness. Thank you.
Yes.
I was like, she would not name 2 books in a row with shadows. That doesn't make any sense. Yeah, I was reading it right as Queen of Air and Darkness came out because I remember I was reading it because I was going to go to a Cassandra Clare signing. But then, so I was like trying to read it because I had seen that she was like spoiling the book at like her other stops. So like, I don't want to be spoiled. So I was trying to speed read it, but then I ended up not being able to go because my mom was going to take me and she was sick. Yeah, so I read it like a year late. But yeah, people were like hyping that up as well and being like, oh my God, like the ending destroyed me. I sobbed so hard. And so I was like really like hyping myself up, and like throughout the whole book, I was like, oh my God, does this character die? Does this character die? Like, I'm gonna not be able to survive if this character dies. And then like at one point, I really thought that this one character was gonna die. And I was like really upset about it. So then when the actual character died, I was like, oh, this is fine.
Because like almost relieved.
Yeah, because it just wasn't the character that I thought it was going to be at that pivotal
moment. If it would have been that one, I'd
like in Queen of Air and Darkness, that character's death hit me harder. But like as I was reading the book, I was just relieved that it wasn't this other character that I thought was going to die. So yeah, I understand the hype getting in the way for sure. Yeah, I just love the writing in this book, and I just love the story, and I know how important this book is to V. Schwab, and like how long it took her to write it and like to get it right.
Yeah, she was writing it for like 10 years, right?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
So good. How excited are we for Bury Our Bones, The Midnight Soil, though?
I'm very excited. I'm excited.
So excited. I have it pre-ordered, but I also bought tickets to go see V. Schwab in Conversation. Unfortunately, not a signing. I'm very sad about that. But like, the books do come signed, and apparently they come like embossed, or like there's like a stamp inside that's like a tour exclusive.
Ooh, that's nice.
So like, you know that like you got it at the tour.
Yeah.
I don't know. So I don't know if I'm gonna return my pre-order. We'll see how much I love it. I guess like I'll read it right away, and then we'll see how much I love it.
I'm so excited for it though.
Lisa, do you like her other books? I can't remember now.
And it's a chonky book too.
It is. Have you seen the arcs that glow in the dark?
Yes, I did see those.
Wild.
It was funny though, because she did an Instagram reel about it, and she was showing it off. She's like, I got 3 of them. This one's mine. Y'all can't have this, but I got 2 to give away.
I mean, fair. I would also want to keep one.
Yeah.
I got an email from work, like from like head office, being like, these are the fantasy arcs that like we have available that like you can request, and like, well, if we have copies, like we can send them to you. And I didn't look at the email right away. And by the time I looked at it, I realized that Bury Our Bones and The Midnight Soil was a part of it. But they only have like 40-something copies. And I'm like, there's no fucking way I'm getting this. I submitted the form anyway, but like, there's no fucking way I'm getting that book.
Yeah. Hopefully you do, though. That would be nice.
Right? I could put it with Addie.
Yes.
Shout out to Kit for getting me that arc when they worked at Barnes & Noble. We'll never forget that. Beautiful, beautiful human. Darker Shades, beautiful. Oh, yes. Right. City of Ghosts.
Oh, I love City of Ghosts.
Cassidy Blake. I am missing Bridge of Souls. I do not own that one. I've been slowly collecting them.
I think I only own the first book. The other ones I read through the library.
Whoa. I just discovered that like if I have a comment shown, I can just press the enter button and it disappears.
Ooh,
I did that by accident because I was trying to clean off my key a little bit because it's dirty. I love accidental discoveries. I had a feeling that you liked Vicious. It was like in the back of my mind. How excited are
I think
we?
Vengeful is one of the only books of hers that I haven't read yet.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I haven't read it. Yeah, I started it.
I have read all of her books, not including like the graphic novel comics. I read one of them and I didn't love it. So besides those, I think I read every single book. Did not love every single one. Certain This Savage Song.
Oh, I forgot about that series as well. I haven't read the second one and that one, but I don't know.
Even I read it. I listened to the audiobook.
Yeah, I started it like 2 or 3 times, but I couldn't like get into it.
Yeah, something crazy happened at the end, and I didn't like. I somehow missed it. Like wasn't paying attention or something, and I missed it. And then like a character said something, and I was like, "Hold up, what did I miss?" I'm like, "This happened? Oh well."
Yeah.
And it was like a really big, like, thing that happened, and I was like, "Oh well, like that's fine. I don't care." Whereas like that like shattered other people. I'm like, whatever. I don't care.
Yeah.
It's what it is. Yeah, I mean, I feel like because Victorious probably won't be coming out for a while, it's really not that big of a deal. If you haven't read Vengeful, you saved yourself the pain of waiting, you know?
Yeah. Oh, Vicious is so good though.
Yeah, I need to do a reread of them.
Love that book so much.
I will wait.
I got my sister to read it, and she was obsessed. I think she sped read it too. She's like, wow.
Oh, wow. Eli and Victor. Lorena is coming with me to the V.E. Schwab signing, but she has not read a single one of V.E. Schwab's books. She owns Vicious, and she also just bought A Darker Shade of Magic. And she actually bought my copy at work that had my staff pick sticker on it. And she's like, I can't wait to take this sticker off and put it on my wall. And I was like, okay.
That's cute.
Yeah, it was like the last copy of the book too in the store. It just happened to be the one with my sticker on it.
Gorgeous.
Yeah, she was like looking for it. She's like, I need your help. Where are you? I was like, sorry, like I'm doing something. Yeah. So I cannot wait for Barrier Bumps and Midnight Soil. It's gonna be good.
I'm really excited.
I'm like, oh my god, when's the second Fragile Threads book coming?
That is a good question. I
don't know why I said Fragile Threads. It's Threads of Power. That's just the first one. Ugh, a girly is tired. Probably not for a while because she's working on Victorious right now.
Trying to see on Goodreads if there's an estimated, but I cannot find it.
Also, I almost put Fragile Threads of Power on my favorite books of 2024 list, but then I realized like I could not remember a single damn thing that happened in it. And I was like, how do
It's a very long book.
And like also like the first half kind of had me being like, it wasn't until like the second half that like it really got me going. So anyways, loved Addie LaRue. And then I actually finished this book before I finished Addie. Let It Glow.
Let It Glow.
Which I know Lisa has read. I asked her what she thought about it. What'd you think about Let It Glow? I don't remember.
I liked it. Yeah, I liked it.
It was cute.
Yeah. I didn't feel like super connected to it, but it was a nice like Christmas vibe. Like holiday vibe.
Yeah. There was a part of it that had me a little bit confused. Like basically Parent Trap kind of vibes. Twin sisters find each other. Didn't know they had a twin sister. So they decided to swap places for the holidays. One experiences Christmas for the first time. One experiences Hanukkah for the first time. Beautiful, adorable, great little synopsis. But tell me why, like there's no description on this copy of the book. What's the Hanukkah twin? Is that Aviva or is that the other one?
Aviva.
Aviva, right? Because Holly Christmas.
Holly, yeah.
So Aviva was like so adamant on celebrating Hanukkah.
That's what got me too.
Right? And like really experiencing her like Jewish heritage for the first time. And then just for her to be like, hey, I'm going to switch places and go celebrate Christmas instead.
Yeah, because it was her idea too.
Right? And like the whole time, she was like, I don't care about Christmas. Why is everything about Christmas? I want it to be about Hanukkah. I'm like, so why are you sacrificing Hanukkah?
Like the first time that they were actually celebrating.
Like, it was very hard for me to believe it. I'm like, why would you rather go celebrate Christmas? And also, like, why did they switch places again? Because, like, their families aren't each other's family. Like, it's not like the Parent Trap or the parents split up the kids. they're adopted by different families. So
yeah,
like,
and they didn't even know about each other. And the parents didn't even know either.
no. So like, I don't remember.
I don't remember what spurred that. They were somewhere, and then Aviva was just like, let's switch places.
Yeah,
And
I
then
don't know.
they switched. I don't
It might have
remember.
just been about the holidays, like celebrating each other's holidays. I'm like, why couldn't you just like include each other's holiday? Like, why'd you have to switch places? Like, that was part of the book that I just couldn't like get on board with. Because like it makes no sense that you wanted to celebrate Hanukkah so badly, but then you just gave it up to like
Do Christmas instead.
with
Yeah.
some random family. And then I also didn't understand why Holly, who was so worried about her grandpa and his health,
Left
and I'm like,
him.
you just left him, and like what do you mean you just left him? You were so worried about him, and he was like, bye, I'm gonna go celebrate Hanukkah with his family. I don't know.
Take care of my grandpa, by the way.
Like this girl that you just met, like I realize that it's your twin sister, but I'm like, this is crazy. But like besides that, like it was cute. I just kind of wish it's okay. Love Marissa Meyer. We all know how much I adore her. But it's like I always feel like with her more contemporary books, there's always one aspect of it that I'm like, if you just like slightly altered this, or maybe didn't have this element in there, the book would have been 10 times stronger. You know, like an Instant Karma and like With a Little Luck, which I haven't even finished.
I haven't read that yet.
I was like trying so hard to finish it before the end of the year. I couldn't bring myself to do it. But like with those, I'm like, I feel like these books would be 10 times stronger if you just found different ways to bring in conflict than having this little magical element in the story. And that's how I felt about this. I'm like, you could have just like gotten rid of the Parent Trap-esque plotline and come up with something a little bit different. And I feel like it would have been better.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or just like change. Like maybe like Aviva had always celebrated Hanukkah. I was like really connected.
Yeah, I wanted to change. Yeah.
Yeah, and like wanted like I understand like
Grandpa was doing fine.
she wanted to know what the hype was about with Christmas, but I'm like, I feel like I don't know. I feel like it would have made more sense to me if like I understand like a huge part of her story was like trying to connect to her Jewish culture and like not feeling Jewish enough. And I feel like that could have still been a part of it somehow, but like if she maybe hadn't made such a big deal about celebrating Hanukkah for the first time and then dipping before like it even starts.
Yeah, because she was really upset too about it, and then like literally the day of they were gonna fix it, she was left.
Yeah, it was so weird.
Yeah.
Anyways, besides that though, it was a cute little middle grade quick read. Yeah, it was fine.
Cute holiday
Not my
moment.
favorite.
Yeah.
Yeah. She definitely thrives in the sci-fi fantasy realm. I also want a Renegade spin-off
I
book.
haven't finished that series yet.
I know you haven't. Neither has Lorena. Lorena was like halfway through Supernova. Then she was
I haven't even started it yet.
She was scared for how it was going to end. And so she stopped reading it. And I was like, tell me you're worried. And she like told me what she was worried about. I'm like, you don't have to worry. Just like read the book. Like it's not that bad. Like whatever you're imagining, it's not that bad. And she still won't finish it. I'm like, what's so mad at you? Like she also like never finishes TV shows. Like she'll always stop right before.
Oh, you told me that before.
I'm like, you are infuriating. Like you tell me to watch a show and then you don't even finish it. So how am I supposed to talk about it with you?
She's goofy.
So goofy. But anyways, yeah, I also want the Renegade spinoff. Because she did say she like left it open so she could return. And like the ending of Supernova definitely could use a sequel. Like a sequel series. Anyways.
Maybe this year will be the year I get to it. I've been saying that since it came out.
You know, it would be
Maybe
cool.
this year.
A Renegades graphic novel series would be cool.
I agree.
Like, I don't know if I'd want like an adaptation, like just Renegades told in graphic novel form, or if I'd want like Wires and Nerve, where it's like a continuation of the story.
I still need to read Wires and Nerves, by the way.
My favorite graphic novels. They're so good. I don't know what it is about them. It's probably that it's like Eiko telling the story, and I just adore her.
Love her.
Also, is it Eiko? I always say Eiko.
It would be good, and especially because it's like superheroes and
Mhm.
stuff. Like it would just make sense to be a graphic novel, or like at least like a comic or something.
Right.
Like
And like with the
that
same
would.
artists who did Wise and Nerve.
Mm-hmm.
It was two different artists, which I think is odd because the style was like they copied the same style.
Mm.
But like if they did that for Renegades, oh, chef's kiss, it'd be so good. Just graphic novels for all of her books, really, because I feel like Heartless would also be stunning. Like the art possibilities for that. Did you say you didn't read Heartless?
I haven't read it yet.
You guys,
Do you know how long it took me for the Lunar Chronicles?
You guys are breaking my heart left and right here. You
Oh,
two.
yeah. Oh, my Lunar Chronicles era. That was such a good time. That was such a good point in life.
You're so right, though, Lisa. That would hurt. Just like cover all the pictures and just read the little bubbles. I'm like, it's fine.
Only the bubbles.
Only the bubbles. Heartless is like Lorena's favorite. She bought the special Lidjoy crate, I think. Yeah.
I have something in my eye. Like it doesn't hurt, but like it keeps going over my pupil and it makes everything blurry.
Ew. I hate that.
It's annoying.
I bet. I just love a good like graphic novel adaptation of something like Vampire Academy. Still mad that they only made 3. Why did you stop? Give me all of them. That is the loss of my life, truly. Yeah. I didn't like the Legend one though. I even unhauled it. I didn't. I still own it somewhere, but because I haven't gotten rid of it yet. But that was disappointing. Ooh. Yeah, if I had a job when that was being released, I feel like I definitely would have bought it. But I did not. So
What edition is it?
I think it's Lit Joy Great. It was really stunning. Like I went to Lorena's house and like she was like yapping about something else. I'm like, shut up, show me Heartless. That's what I came here for, bitch. Show it to me.
Ooh.
I also want to reread Heartless though. I want to annotate it. I still regret painting the edges of my paperback though. It's so fucking ugly.
I forgot you did that.
Yeah. I don't know if I want to go back over it with black and like try to get rid of the hearts. It's like fucking ugly. I'm like so mad because I loved that copy too. Because like I remember when the book first came out, there was like the Owl Crate edition that had the white cover.
And the white cover is gorgeous.
Right, and then they used that cover for the paperback. And so I was so happy because I was like, I get to own this cover.
Mm-hmm.
And then I just fucking ruined it. Like I never impulse do anything, and I impulse painted that, and I'm like, you fucking idiot. Like it's not that bad. But like it's bad. I've got that toxic trait where like you see something and you're like, I can do that.
I can do that, yeah.
No, bitch, you can't. Sometimes I'm correct and I can. Like for my mini library, I'm like, I wanted to make
you slayed.
a miniature armchair. And I did it, and it's so cute. Yeah. Yeah, maybe I'll see if my dad can take me to my grandma's house today so I can bring that over, because I've got a surface now to put it on. My finger.
Yeah, the white cover is stunning though.
Yeah. I'm so mad that I ruined it.
Could you just sand it off, or would that mess up the pages?
I have no clue. Maybe I should research this.
Yeah, because you might be able to just sand it and then.
I will do some research and I will report back, because I really fucking regret it. Like I feel like if it was just black, it would have been fine. Even though like the pages did like fray a little bit, like this like rip. But like I feel like once I annotate it, like you won't be able to notice. But I'm like, oh, the red hearts were just so not what I envisioned.
I don't think I even remember what it looks like.
I will show you later. It's atrocious. I hate it so much. Anyways, mistakes were made. It's fine. Yeah. I feel weird being like, we don't have another book to announce. It's just done.
Yeah, this is it.
It was so weird not putting a Besties and Books in my bullet journal this year.
Yeah.
So sad. I loved that spread so much.
It was good. We'll return one day when we're more settled and used to things.
Maybe. It was also just so hard to pick a book every month.
Yeah. Besties and Books will be missed.
Forever in our hearts.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Wow. Will it coincide with your return? Please no, come sooner than that. I miss you. Miss your face. Yeah. Anyways, the bookshelves are so tall.
They're so tall. It's so beautiful. So beautiful.
Oh my god, I love them.
Oh, I love bookshelves.
I love them so much. And like my Beauty and the Beast figures are back on the shelf where they belong. So happy. Yeah. I cannot wait to post this video. It's funny because I was posting teasers on my Instagram story, but like I didn't want to show the whole thing because like I've got a video to post about it.
Mm-hmm.
And my coworker was like, "So when are you posting a photo of your bookshelves? Like I have to see them." And I was like, "Oh girl, I can give you the full photo right now. Like I don't care if you see, I can show you." Yeah. Lisa, they're like almost 9 feet tall. They basically are 9 feet tall because that's what the ceilings are.
You got 2 extenders for it, right? Or just 1? You got 2.
Yeah.
Gorgeous.
Also, Besties and Books viewers are getting a sneak peek to the shelves.
So how do you get the books off the top shelf? Because obviously you're not 9 feet tall.
Imagine.
Actually,
I bought a step ladder. That's what's blocking my door right now. I've got the one that I was using before mine came in the mail. So much noise.
Yeah, they're working now.
And then I bought a step ladder off Amazon, which like it doesn't have like a thing to hold on to.
Oh, that's scary.
When you're like on the top, and I like wasn't thinking about that when I ordered it. I was just thinking, oh, it's got 4 steps, like I can go higher, without taking into account that I'm not gonna have anything to hold on to when I'm that tall.
You just gotta balance.
And like I don't want to like hold on to the shelves too much because they are not bolted to the wall like I wanted them to be. So also, if these things ever fall, my light is getting shattered and I am getting shattered and it'll be so fun.
Everything is breaking.
Obviously.
That was kind of really goofy of me.
When I say that I could barely reach the top shelf of the standard Billy bookcase, so what made me think I should put 2 extensions onto it? I'm insane.
You got so much space now, though.
I don't know. I told my dad before I started doing them, I was like, listen, Dad, I do not want you coming in here and telling me that they're full already. I don't want you coming in here and being like, what the fuck are you going to do? They're already full. Because I was like, I'm going to make them look full. Like, every time I do my shelves, I have to tell him this, because every time he's like, they're full already. And I'm like, no, they're not. It's an illusion. Because all I got to do is push in some covers, and then it's fine. And even still, one of these shelves, you can't even see, is like half empty. I was surprised by how well I like predicted it. Like with all the face outs I was doing, I was like, I didn't know if I was going to be able to like get to the bottom and like do what I had to do. But I'm like, I almost did it perfectly.
You know your books too well. You are your books. Your books are you.
They are. I feel like myself again. I've got nails back on. I've got my books.
Thriving.
But yeah, I was so excited to unpack some books. I literally hugged them. I think I have a clip of it in the video coming. I think I hugged the archive because my hardcovers were packed and I missed them so much. Yeah, and all my Cassandra Clare. I was telling Lisa, I'm like, I have not had a single Cassandra Clare book on my shelf for 1.5 years, and she's like, that's insane.
Oh, that is.
It was, but I was like, I knew that I couldn't bring them because if I wanted to bring one, I would want to bring them all. And I'm
You'd
like,
have to bring the whole.
Because
they're all connected. Like they're all like.
But I'm like, that would be so irresponsible because I knew I wasn't going to read any of them in the 1.5 years because I had just read like a lot of them for the Shadowhunters read along. That feels like a lifetime ago. But yeah, so it was tough, but they're back now, and they take up a lot of space. Like
Yeah. I'm not even fully caught up on that Shadowhunters book.
Like
I have
here,
like 12 full.
here we got the more like Infernal Devices, Last Hours, that timeline. Then we got Clockwork. Where's my finger? We got Clockwork Angel 10th anniversary. Then we've got the more Mortal Instruments, Dark Artifices, and then we've got City of Bones 10th anniversary up there. So they take up.
Oh, that's so nice though.
I didn't want them to be that high, but I was like, this what is. It's gotta happen. So.
Yeah, they look nice though.
Also, Kaylee being on her own little shelf, so cute. Wonder having its own shelf, so cute. Now I'm just spoiling the whole thing. Exclusive. Such a slay.
I agree. It was very slay.
Yay. So happy. Like, I missed all my books so much, it's not even funny. Oh my god, wait, did you see Divine Rivals and Ruthless Vows? Also, so stunning.
Oh, beautiful. I still need to read Rufus Vows. Speaking of, I think I did get. I think my hold did come in for it, and I think I got it. Let me see.
I need to reread it.
Let me make sure. I did. I have it.
Yay!
Bless you.
I thought you were saying bless you to me, and I'm like, I didn't sneeze that time. That's not me.
That was me.
Yeah. Beautiful. I also did my childhood shelf last night. It's across from me, but a stepladder's.
Oh yeah, the picture is so cute.
Yeah. Should I have put an actual storage cabinet there to store some of my very necessary things? Yeah, probably. But Judy B. Jones.
We're all about aesthetics.
Judy B. Jones and my silly little Hannah Montana books. And my Click Clack Moo Cowsette type picture book.
Oh.
And Harold and the Purple Crayon. You know.
Classics.
The literature.
Mm-hmm.
Real literature. And like the Rainbow Magics and Tinkerbell books and Flat Stanley.
Oh, Flat Stanley's an icon.
I was talking to my dad last night, and I was like, "How is it that a kid, like as kids, we didn't like second guess it?" I'm like, "How believable is it that a kid will get flattened by a corkboard falling on him?"
Yeah.
Like it's just a corkboard. Those are so light; they weigh nothing.
Mm-hmm. And he lived.
And then he came back to being round, and then at some point he became invisible, and then he also was flat again. This kid, it's a crazy. What is with his like his DNA or like his like body chemistry, whatever the term is? It's gonna be so weird. Like you know how in WandaVision, they're like each time you go through the hex, it like changes your like whatever.
Mm-hmm. That was him.
And it was flat, and then round, and then flat, and invisible.
Invisible and then flat again.
I love Flat Stanley though. I think I'm only missing one of the books, the Genie Lamp one. I don't have that one, and I'm missing a bunch of Judy B. Jones. But I need to like catalog them properly so I can like go to Valley Village and get the ones I need. Yeah. I feel really tired all of a sudden.
Nap time.
Nap time. I can't because they need to put blinds in the room.
Oh yeah.
Oh my goodness. What a little brat.
Little Chandler.
I'm like, you can't put a band-aid there.
No, it would be so pointless.
It would be more inconvenient.
Yeah. I love cats so much.
The sun is now like directly in my eyeball.
You have to sit very close and personal.
Like, I can't. You know what I'm gonna. Okay, we're gonna do something here. Okay, I should be wearing my wireless headphones for this, but I don't like how I talk when they're on. It feels very discombobulating.
I bet.
Like I tried to do it for the Hunger Games live show, and I'm like, I can't do this. I'm gonna sit in my chair because there's no light over here. Okay. Oh, much better. Oh, so you can kind of see the shelf now.
Aww.
This is my stepladder. That's not mine. I stole that. This is mine. Beautiful, fun. Amazing. But now I'm in my chair. Much better.
Yay, comfy.
It's funny because when I showed my coworker my books, she was asking, like, where do you read typically? And I was like, well, typically in my bed. But I just got a reading chair that I want to start using more. And she was like, oh my God, I want a reading chair so badly. I just don't have the space. And she was like, my dream is to have a green velvet chair. And I'm like, oh my God. I'm like, that's the chair that I got. I like felt so bad.
No,
like,
but green velvet chairs is literally perfect for reading.
Right.
Like, it is the reading chair.
Right?
The microphone emoji.
It's from IKEA. It's the Strand Mom. It is beautiful. I will send you a picture of it later. But yeah, love it. Yeah, it is a cutie shelf, isn't it? It's just like the Billy 3-shelfer. So cute. It's not decorated on top. I want those frames to go on like floating shelves above. But my Lego typewriter is going to go on there, and I think the mini library is going to go there. And then I've got a Barbie office, and I want that to go on the floating shelf.
Ooh.
It has to be green.
Silver.
Yeah. You should get it. I don't know where you would put it. You should get it. It's comfy. It's cute. There's like I don't know if it would be called like a beige, but there's like a corduroy version of this chair that's also very pretty. But something about the green velvet. I am gonna need to get something to like get little hairs off of it though, because it's already kind of covered in hair, and like my cats haven't even been in here.
Yeah.
Well,
Cat hair has a way of traveling.
Chandler snuck in here yesterday, but he didn't go to the chair. But like there's a linen closet in the hallway, and I have stuff stowed away in there. And so I had the doors open, and I swear, okay, so he went into the bottom shelf of this closet. And so I like put something on the shelf, and then I bent down to look at him, and I was like, oh, you silly boy, like you want to go in the cabinet and into the closet. And he wasn't there. But I didn't see him like go past me at all. And I thought I was going crazy. I'm like, I did see him go in there, right? Like, I'm not losing my mind. Like, there was a cat there a second ago. And then I was like, oh my God, he went to Narnia. And my cat disappeared into the back of this closet. I'm like, he had to have gone to Narnia. And then I turned to my right, and I was like, oh no, he just somehow like hopped into the closet and immediately hopped out to get around me to get into my office.
So sneaky.
Yeah, it was crazy. I want to see if I can get the matching footstool. The room is not extremely large, and my desk is going in the middle of the room. And I don't know if having the footstool is going to be like too crowded. So we're going to put my desk back together, and then I'm going to measure the footstool and see if it's going to be like terribly in my way. Because if it's like a little bit in my way, I can deal with that. You know, like sacrifices are made. Because I feel like at some point, like I will want to extend my feet. You know, like not have my like legs crisscross applesauce. My mom's home. But yeah, so we will see. But I would love to get the matching footstool because beautiful, amazing, gorgeous.
Stunning.
Oh, the shelves are so pretty. Like, what do you mean they're so tall?
You have a library.
Like, it's funny though because beautiful, 9 feet tall, floor to ceiling. But also, it's so sad that some books had to go on that top shelf. Like, what do you mean?
So far away.
What do you mean? Stocking Jack the Ripper is so far away from me. So sad.
Yeah, top and bottom shelves I feel like are always sad.
Yeah.
But the middle shelves are like scrumptious.
Also, the hating game, right? The main character Lucy loves Smurfs and loves to collect little Smurf figurines. So I always have Smurf figurines on the shelf that it's on. I fear that I have too many. I need to like narrow it down because it's overtaking that shelf, and it looks ridiculous.
I love Smurfs.
Like I've got 2 Smurfettes. I've got 2 Papa Smurfs. I got Gargamel. There's one that's like really old. I think it was my mom's, and it's like really dirty looking, so I might take that one off too. I just kind of stuck them all up there, but I think I gotta pare it down a little bit.
Gotta condense.
Why do I have so many squares? I don't know.
Who knows?
Yeah. But like Sarah J. Maas books are on the top shelf, which is good because I don't really care about her books anymore anyway. I also might unhaul Throne of Glass. I just didn't want to do it
I
yet.
unhauled those a long time ago.
Yeah, I don't want to do it yet for a couple of reasons. One, because they do take up a lot of space, and I don't currently have enough books to fill up all the space. So I'm like, it's okay that they're there for right now because I don't need the space. And then another one is those covers are like impossible to come by now in the hardcovers because I got the original ones. Yeah. And I'm like, I also was like, I worked so hard to collect them all. And like, I was so happy to have them all. So like that also makes me sad. And then it's also like, but what if on the off chance I do want to finish the series? I don't think I will because I'm so over it. But I'm just like, oh, what if? But then also, I could probably get a pretty penny for them. Where would I sell them? I don't know. But... Do you know how expensive that would be to ship to you? They're so heavy.
I didn't even think about weight. You'll just have to do like one at a time, like one every month.
Yeah.
Have it like scheduled delivery. The 27th of every month. Lisa will be getting a new book.
I'll give them to you if you start your channel again. No, I won't, but you should do it anyway. Yeah, crazy. Crazy. That was atrocious. Why did I just do that? Yeah. Not manipulation. It's not manipulation. It's blackmail. No, bribery.
Blackmail.
Stop blackmail. I missed a whole bunch of comments. What do you want them if you Oh, expensive.
I read the first 3. I started Queen of Shadows, but I could not get into it.
Why won't this hide? Go away, comment.
I can't see it.
Okay. It wasn't going away from me. I read the I will never ignore anything you say, Lisa. Shut up.
We love your words.
We do. I read the first 4 books plus the Assassin's Blade. Started Empire of Storms, never finished it. Yeah.
Did you read Tower of Dawn?
Nope. 1 second.
Hello, everybody. Everybody meaning Lisa. Yeah, I read the first. I remember when I read the 3rd one. I have a distinct memory of reading it at a tennis court because I didn't want to be active. So I read the book instead. And then I somehow ended up with 2 copies of Queen of Shadows, and then I started it, but there was a character perspective that I wasn't really feeling, so then I just didn't continue. And then I ended up unhauling all of my books. Because there's, I don't know, just wasn't vibing.
My mom's gonna use my bathroom. Okay. I think they're in her room right now or something.
I agree. It was a very good excuse.
I forgot that I muted you too. Sorry, what were you saying?
I was saying I have a distinct memory of reading Air of Fire at a tennis court because we went with my family and I did not want to be active, so I brought my book to read instead.
Solid.
No.
Yeah. Hello? Oh, no. Hard disagree. Hard disagree on that one. No, Akatar's way better. Did you like ACOTAR, correct, Lisa? Yeah. Surely she does. I don't know. Yeah. ACOTAR is about all that I care about from Sarah J. Maas. But I like just the original trilogy. Like, I'm not reading.
You have the best smelling soap in the house.
Yeah, Cassian is undefeated. Oh yeah, also guys, my sister got me a Build-A-Bear for Christmas. This is Dottie. She has a corn shirt in Bratz font that I made myself. And I'm very proud of it. Yeah, I want to continue Throne of Glass, but I don't know if I ever will. Very torn.
That was so funny.
Isn't she cute, Lisa? Yeah, I think the shirt is unmatched.
Wait, what's your shirt?
Dottie's shirt.
Oh.
Yeah, this is a very screamo heavy metal band.
I talked to my mom about soap for 2 seconds and I missed an entire plot line of the live show.
Yeah, you did.
Like, where did this bunny come from?
This is Dottie.
So cute. Oh my god, random. But Louis Tomlinson's sister had another baby.
Oh.
Named her Flossie.
Flossie?
Flossie.
That's an interesting name.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I had many questions.
Very unique.
I mean, no disrespect to Lottie. She's never gonna see this, but like, yeah. Like, her son's name is Lucky. It's like Lucky and Flossie. Yeah. You know what else pisses me off? You know Zoella?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So Alfie's sister Poppy had a baby. Okay. Zoe and Alfie's first kid, her name is Audalie, but they call her Audie. Okay. Alfie's sister Poppy named her baby Dottie. I'm like, oh, they're literally one letter off. What do you mean? And like in vlogs, they would say Dottie, and I would think that they were saying Audie. And I'm like, I would be so pissed if I were them. That she named her kid Dottie.
Yeah, they're very similar.
I hate it. I mean it disrespectful. As if Lottie's ever going to stumble upon this live show. Yeah, that was my very first thought when I saw it, and it pissed me off right away. I was like, what do you mean? That's like so close to being just naming your kid the same name.
Mm-hmm.
Or like stealing a name that's like on their like baby name list or something, because it's stupid. Baby names are weird. I also feel like British people just have weird names for their kids. Like unique names, and they're like kind of fun, but like names that you don't hear anywhere else. Like, where did they get Audalie from?
Audalie's really cute.
Audalie Rue, I think her name is. Adorable. Yeah. Oh, I don't know anything about this. I think I saw.
That's a good one.
I think I saw one. I think I saw the most recent one potentially, but I can't remember off the top of my head. Yeah, I think the English just have some unique names. Audalie's cute though.
I like her.
Oh, I think our builder is here too. It's so loud. I'm trying to have a meeting, you guys. We're talking about very important things.
Meeting.
Discussing baby names of celebrities.
Celebrities, the important stuff.
Sterling, Bronze, and Golden. If I was called Bronze and had a sibling called Golden, I would do something drastic.
Oh,
crazy. See, Sterling is a normal name.
Yeah.
Bronze and golden though.
Or bronze.
I see what they were going for. You know, a little matchy moment. I hate it viscerally. That is awful. Disgusting. No, thank you.
And bronze is the middle child too, right? That's so sad.
It is weird in the context of the other ones. You're so right, but if Sterling was the oldest one, I feel like that would have been fun. Like if it was, I don't know.
It's very strange.
Yeah. I would just like to talk to some people about their choices. Oh my god, they're so loud.
I wonder how they even like come up with like what was the inspiration? Well, I get the inspiration of the names, but like why did they want them? It's very choice.
He's being so loud.
Oh no.
I could just hear the builder's voice reverberating through the entire house. Sir, we're talking about very important things right now. ASMR. Yeah. You know what I need to do? I need to find the rest of the Truly Devious series in hardcover. I'm missing books 2, 3, and 4.
You read the whole series, right?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't get past the first book because I got it when it first came out, and then I forgot about the series.
Crazy. There's supposed to be another one. There better be another one. Because the cliffhanger on that book and the state of which my characters are in is very distressing to me. But she hasn't said anything about a sixth one.
That's scary.
And I feel that I will go feral if we don't get a sixth one. I will just have to write my own little fan fiction ending to make my characters happy because I'm so distressed. Truly Devious. It's not that they're not good. It's just that I think having the mysteries being contained to one book leads it to being like rushed. Like the original trilogy having that one mystery span the 3 books made a lot of sense because it was like, oh, like this is taking her a while to sort through. You know, you got like time with it, like the suspense of like what's happening, and then just to like go to the 4th book, and then all of a sudden like she solves a mystery really quickly. It also felt they feel more predictable. I think the mystery in the 5th one was a bit better than the one in the 4th one. I think I guessed the 4th one, but I was like, this is too obvious. Surely that's not it. And then it was. So that was kind of disappointing. But I remember enjoying the 5th one more. So Box in the Woods, not as good as 9 Lives. Yeah, and then I have people walk on your property. Get off my driveway.
Get off my lawn.
Yeah, I'm channeling my inner old man. I am wearing a grandpa sweater right now. My grandpa sweater. So channeling cranky old man. His spirit is alive in this sweater.
Yeah, it's coming through.
Yeah. I don't know. I just love the characters so much that like I don't think they're bad, but Box in the Woods was definitely disappointing, especially since I read it right after reading the original trilogy. So it was like it didn't quite hold up, but they're still good. Like I wouldn't say they're bad. They're just not quite as good as the original trilogy, I would say. Yeah. But I think it's like really hard. Did I leave my phone? Oh, I left my phone on the floor over there. I don't think that they're online anymore. Did they go? The hardcovers, because I think I looked because I was going to ask them for Christmas, but like they weren't available.
I've only been seeing them in paperback.
Yeah.
Like ever since the initial like release of the paperbacks, that's all I've been seeing.
Normally, like it's impossible to find the hardcovers in store. Yeah, it's not here. Once the paperbacks come out, but then online, the hardcovers are usually there. I wonder if it would be on like thrift books. No, I don't know if I trust it coming from thrift books. sometimes they come more damaged than they say they're going to be.
Mm-hmm.
Also, thrift books is dangerous. I've purposely not looked on there for a very long time because I really want the rest of the Soul Screamers books in their individual copies, but I'm like, I should not be spending money. Oh, it is
One of these days. Yep.
And it says condition very good.
Jeez.
But is it actually very good? I don't know. I would prefer the like new option, but that's not available.
Very good is only $4.89. That's crazy.
I like that you're also looking.
Yeah. They have a library binding as well for $22.
I don't know if the Box in the Woods is on Indigo. I didn't check that one. Well, I like how this has just turned into a bookshop. Oh, they do have a like new for the Box in the Woods. It's only $7.89.
Ooh.
I also like always ship these to the box that we have in the States because I don't want to be charged potentially duties. But then I have to they always ship it in separate packages. And then I have to pay for each package like $4. $4 US. It's probably more like $7. Yeah. I'm gonna need to think about that. I need to see if they would charge me duties because, like, to be fair, it's very hit or miss. Like, sometimes they charge you duties, sometimes they don't. But like, I just got 2 vinyls from Niall's store, and they were shipping, I'm pretty sure, from the States, and I was not charged duty on those.
Oh, nice.
And it was like over $100. So they do have the Soul Screamers books I want.
We need to get Brittany off thrift books, guys.
Exit.
Intervene.
I'm trying to save money right now. I keep forgetting that cuts there. Because I'm trying to save up for some specific things. So, yeah. Also because like the holidays are over, but we still had like seasonal workers. We were like getting like less shifts. So like I've only been working like 1 day a week. I do have 4 shifts in a row though at the end of the month, so that's good.
Yeah.
But like I haven't been making as much money as I was making during the holidays, so I need to save my money because I've been rewarding myself. Like I was telling Lisa that I was like, when do I stop like rewarding myself for getting a job? And she's like, it becomes dangerous. You never stop. I'm like, oh, this is bad. Because like when I got my very first job, right, I like the only money, because I knew that we were going to Disneyland, and that was like my main thing for getting a job, was because my mom said that like we'd have to buy our own stuff from Disney. And so I was like, I need to buy stuff. And so I got a job specifically to buy stuff at Disney. And so that I got the job in November, and we were going in May, I think. And the only money that I spent really was on Christmas presents. The rest, I almost saved like every penny that I had so that I could buy stuff at Disney, and then I like wiped out my bank account.
Yeah, the treats aren't very much deserved. Work is hard. It can be very hard. Even just like finding work. So like once you actually get a job, you're like, yes, finally.
Yeah, I've been treating myself to too many vinyls recently. Like the 2 Nile ones. I bought Luke Hemmings. I bought
Oh yeah, I need to check to see what color my pressing is now that I am back here.
Do it right now. I don't mean to order you around. It came out so
When
bossy.
Deb comes back in the room, I'll make him grab it for me.
Yes, make the boyfriend work.
Yeah.
What else did I buy? I bought the soundtrack for 10 Things I Hate About You. I bought Good Riddance by Gracie Abrams. I bought Wicked. A Wicked movie soundtrack.
I want to watch Wicked again.
Me
To watch it
too.
again.
I've been trying to convince my family to watch it. But like my dad had inventory at his work last weekend, so he was working all weekend. So I was like, I'm not making him sit there and watch a 3-hour movie when he hasn't had a day off.
Yeah.
So, yeah. And then like I work tomorrow till 9:30, so tomorrow's not happening. And then Sunday is like we've got shit to do, and then he has to work the next day. So I don't know when Wicked's gonna happen, but I'd really like to watch it again. Yeah, anyways, I bought that vinyl. I feel like I bought something else. Maybe I didn't. I got The Good Witch by Maisie Peters for Christmas. Oh, I bought the 5 Seconds of Summer picture disc.
Yeah. Gorgeous.
It's still on my record player. I played it a few days ago. It's just yeah, it was beautiful. It was real
Did
fun.
you see that Luke posted on TikTok that they're in the works of a new album?
Maybe. I'm very excited.
Me too.
I love Five Sauce.
Me too. I still get so surprised when like I just randomly hear Five Sauce like random places, or like I see someone talking about it. I'm just like, oh, what do you mean?
The way that we were walking past the record store. Okay, we weren't even gonna go into the record store. Like we went to the mall early before my shift because why did I go early? I think my mom wanted to go somewhere, so we were like going in that direction of the store she wanted to go to. And I just like saw the picture disc. I didn't even know that it came out. I forgot that it existed, but it was just sitting there on the end cap of the record store, and I was like, oh my god! I like literally backtracked. Like I walked backwards to get back to the store, and I was like, Mom, I have to go in. And then I almost bought it, and I was like, I can't stand here for 20 minutes deciding whether or not I should buy this because I have to go to work.
Mm-hmm.
It was crazy.
It
was too much money.
Yeah.
But it's fine. We don't talk about it. That is true. And I was like, what am I supposed to do? Okay, I've been buying a lot of books. Although, to be fair, not a lot have been from work. I've been buying a lot at HomeSense because we keep going to HomeSense. There was like a week where we went every single day to HomeSense because my mom is crazy and she was taking me to like every HomeSense in the area. But yeah, they have their books for cheap, so I've been buying a lot of books there. But having a job at Indigo has become very dangerous because books, great.
Yeah, see, that's my thing. I want to work at a bookstore as well, but then I think about like all of my money would just be going right back. It would just be going right back.
Yeah, we also launched this like book club line, this like book lovers line. So we've got like clothing and like fun accessories, and I've bought in 3 sweaters from the collection. One is a black hoodie that just says books, 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 books on it.
Oh, gorgeous.
Another one's a pink crew neck that says book lover on it, and then it says on the back, books are my love language.
Oh,
cute.
that's beautiful.
And then I bought a cream hoodie that has a stack of books on the side with a cat sitting on top.
Oh my god, that's perfect.
I know. And on the back is like a bookstore storefront. It's so cute.
Wow.
Yeah.
Those are good purchases as well.
And they're so cheap because we get like an extra discount off of them. And they like already aren't a bad price, but maybe I'm also just used to like concert pricing for hoodies.
Oh yeah, concert hoodies are those are expensive.
You should look into that. Did you buy the picture disc one like I did, or did you get the just the red one? Because they had both at the record store, and I was like, the red one was cheaper, obviously, than the picture disc. But I was like, if I'm gonna be spending the money to get this, I'm obviously gonna get the one where they're gonna be on the vinyl spinning around. Because how cute!
Spinning in circles.
Yeah, I was like, might as well spend the extra like $20 just to have.
We have a favor to ask of you. Can you get me the Luke vinyl? He's getting it.
Made for boyfriends.
It's behind a giant thing of Funkos, though. I'm scared they're all gonna fall. That's another reason. He got it. Thank you. Let us see.
I'm so excited. Unboxing.
I think it's a turquoisey blue, like a transparent. Where's the? Ah, it is.
Ooh, mine's like a dark blue. That's like a Coke bottle clear almost. I would say.
Yeah, it's very pretty.
Damn, love that. Yeah, mine's like it's the same as my Shawn Mendes one. It's a dark blue, transparent.
Figure that out. Oh, wow, I forgot how pretty this is.
Oh, my legs need to stretch out. Yeah, stunning. Do you even have your record player there?
I do not. I don't.
That's so depressing.
No space. Dottie, I have to move you. Yeah, she's been sitting on my lap the whole time, guys. She's been present.
That is depressing. So I hope you get it soon. And I hope you get the picture disc because it was stunning. Stunning. Oh my god, Lisa, did you get the Tortured Poets anthology vinyl and the Eras Tour book?
Guys, I already told Brittany this, but I just listened to the album recently for the first time.
It was such a win. I've been asking her ever since it came out to finally listen to it.
Yeah, and I was just so scared, but I did it. I listened to it on the plane. She got me through turbulence. I thought I was gonna die.
What's funny is that like Tortured Poets and Luke Hemmings' album Boy came out. Was it on the same day?
It was very close to each other.
It was either on the same day or like a week apart. So I was so hung up on Tortured Poets that I did not listen to Luke Hemmings until recently. And then you were probably so hung up on Luke. You didn't listen to Tortured Poets. I also realized my foot is just hanging out now, and if anybody walks past my door, they can see my foot. I'm just gonna tuck it in over here because that makes me uncomfy.
No, yeah, I really like Tortured Poets. It was really good. I don't think I fully finished it though. Good. I ended on. Let me see where I ended. Also on Apple Music, for some reason, the anthology it has the clean and the not clean versions, like both of them. So I had to go through and like delete the clean ones off of the thing. I got to. How did it end? That's where I got to.
That's a great song.
Yeah, so I need to finish it.
I was talking about clean and explicit versions recently with somebody. I think it was my family. But instead of saying like explicit or non-clean, I said the dirty version. That's not what I meant.
That's funny.
Well, I'm like in my head, what's the opposite of clean? Dirty. Yeah, I didn't buy the vinyl. I did buy the CD because I bought the regular Tortured Poets vinyl, knowing that there was the potential of a vinyl coming out one day. And I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna buy the standard album now because I really wanted it. And then I was like, if the anthology comes out, I'll just buy it on CD, and that's fine. So that's what I did.
Cora!
Oh, doggy!
She's been mad at us today because we had to put like a cream on her ear because it was dry. She does not like if you do anything with her ears, and she holds grudges. Hi there.
I also bought the Eras Tour book, but I haven't actually flipped through it yet. I didn't want to open it when we were at my grandma's house because I didn't want it to get destroyed in the move. And then I opened it when I was setting up my record table on my record shelf, and then I put something on top of it. And then I haven't actually like looked in it yet, and I don't want to like move the things that I put on top of it. So I've created my own problems. Yeah, my uncle 3D printed heart hands for me to put my on. So that's what's sitting on top of the book.
I got her with the hair tie. Are you gonna show? Come. It's okay. Everyone wants to see you. They miss you.
Come on, puppy.
You can just see her nose.
Aww.
There she is.
Hello, you little cutie.
Gotta say hi. Oh, no, she's running. She got the hair tie and she dipped.
She back out what I came for. What's your favorite song so far? Tortured Poets.
Where did my cellular go? Let's
My cellular. How old are you?
I'm 87 actually.
Wow, that's a perfect number. It's Travis Kelce.
Oh yeah. I like Lommel. That one's good.
Lommel.
Smallest Man Who Ever
Lommel.
Lives goes crazy.
Mm-hmm.
I think those are my two favorites at the moment. For some reason, I told my sister I wouldn't tell anybody else this and that she couldn't tell anybody else this, but I'm telling everybody. I thought Florida was on Midnights for some reason. So when it came on Tortured Poets Department, I'm like, why did she put this on both albums?
Oh, honey.
Both albums. But I was so confused. I was like, why is this in here? I didn't add this.
Oh my god. You're so
I think I got
sorry.
confused with Snow on the Beach. But I don't even know because they're completely different. How did I get them confused? Oh, yeah. Anyways. But yeah, Cora is a cute baby. She's cute.
That was so funny. I love the black dog. And,
Oh, the black dog slaps.
and Peter. I hate it here.
I didn't get to that one yet,
Oh,
but I know the chorus.
I want to read The Secret Garden just because of that song. Yeah. Wow, I'm so tired. I'm trying to think if there's anything else bookish that I could talk about.
I got Us in Ruins finally. I have a copy of it now.
Oh, Us in Ruins. Yeah, that book is stunning.
That's really pretty.
I need to read my copy of it because I've only read it as a Google Doc. I need to annotate my copy because it deserves that. Oh my god, did I show you the French edition of Library of Shadows that I bought?
No.
You're not ready. You are not ready. Oh my god. Okay, I'm gonna sit on my floor.
She looks like Yoda.
Oh jeez. Okay. Here it is.
Ooh, the font.
That's not even the best part.
Gorgeous.
Are you ready?
Oh my god. Oh, that is stunning.
Right? And then also,
Oh my gosh, under the dust jacket. Is it gonna be really pretty?
also.
Oh my gosh, they have Benja!
Okay, are you ready?
Yeah.
I'm like teasing you. I'm going close like a strip tease.
Oh my. Oh, that is like one of the most gorgeous books I've ever seen.
Right? I honestly might take the dust jacket off because I have it displayed on the bookshelf right now. Maybe I'll just display it.
That looks good. Wow. And the spine too.
Yeah.
Wow. It is ridiculously fine, I agree.
There's nothing on the back, but
the front though.
I know. I saw Rachel post about it like months ago, and I was like, oh my god, that's so stunning. I need a copy. And then I was just like on Indigo looking at something else. And this was on Indigo. I'm like, what do you mean? What do you mean?
Perfect.
And it was during our staff appreciation event. And so I got a better discount, and I was like, obviously. And then everyone's like, why are you buying a French edition? You don't know French. And I'm like, well, it's my friend's book. I would not be doing it. I would not be doing it if it wasn't her book. But also, like, have you seen it?
Yeah.
It's stunning.
It's stunning.
So, it had to be.
Oh, love Library of Shadows so much.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Oh, good.
Oh, is it not just so ridiculous? They popped off. Yeah. So, like, I hate French only because of a vendetta against my old French teachers. I had to do it. Oh my god, we also have a sweater at Indigo that has French on it. And the translation is library rat.
I love that. I need that one. I'm convinced in my past life I was either a rat or a house mouse. So it's perfect for me.
Like, I don't want to be a library rat. Screw being a bookworm or a book dragon.
No,
I'm a
it's a
library
library
rat.
through and through.
So funny. Maybe I'll buy that one too. They're really getting
So
me. I hope
goofy.
they never stop. I hope they just have a million lines of what, just like these quotes. It's so good.
Yeah, I think I was. There's evidence, Lisa.
What do you mean there's evidence?
I just really like cheese. That's all the evidence that I need.
You just love nibbling on that cheese.
I love me some cheese.
Do you eat it
What
like a
can I
rat
say?
too?
No, could you imagine if I did?
No, do you
Just like-
know? No, do you know what Mousy would be?
Hmm.
He'd be Gus Gus from Cinderella.
Gus Gus. Oh
So adorable. Nibbling on
Oh,
cheese
I would be a very cute one though.
with the little
I
pile of
would.
cheese.
Mhm.
You would be Gus Gus. Oh my god, what would your mouse name be?
Oh, that's a very good question. What's like a mousy name? It could still have an A in it
Oh
somehow.
no, Lisa's leaving.
Oh, love you, Lisa.
Oh, we love you. Thank you for joining.
Thank you for
Beautiful.
your support as well. I hope you have a
Oh.
lovely rest of your day.
Lisa is Besties and Books #1 fan. I love her.
Mhm.
Yeah, okay. Cute mouse name.
Hmm.
I'm trying to think of something that would fit into Cinderella. I only know Gus Gus and Shock.
The only one I could think of is just Rat Lissa.
Y'all should do sprints sometimes just for fun. We should.
Ooh,
Would we actually get any reading done? Probably not.
no.
Um,
It's a great business proposal though.
mhm. We will take it under consideration.
Mhm.
Why am I taking this so seriously?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't even have like any ideas.
Listless.
Oh. Yeah. It was the gas beforehand.
Lissy.
Oh, Lissy would work.
Lissy. I was trying to like emulate Gus Gus.
Yeah.
Nothing can beat Gus Gus.
Mm-mm. Gus Gus is the moment.
Sometimes, I'm not gonna lie, sometimes whenever I watch Cinderella, it's usually because I just want to see Gus Gus. Or like, no, that's it. I just want to see Gus Gus.
Just Gus Gus. Yeah.
I'm like, I feel like looking at a cute little mouse. I want to watch Cinderella. Oh, I just made my knuckle crack.
Oh no.
What's that sound? It sounded like somebody was knocking on my window, but it's a balcony in the air.
Ew.
That's not happening. Imagine I could have my own Romeo and Juliet moment, but hopefully without the deaths.
No deaths allowed.
I just had a thought that I should not be thinking. Anyways.
No.
No. Yeah, I'll tell you about it later. It's yeah. Okay.
You read the chorus tale?
Yeah. Okay. I think that we've been rambling for a very long time.
Yeah, we've been done talking about books for like an hour.
Yeah, we barely talked about them at all.
Yeah.
But that's fair. I feel like nobody cares anyway because we read them so long ago.
Mhm. It was quite some time.
We're mainly here to send off Besties and Books. Let's be real.
Yeah, it's our final hurrah.
Yeah, hopefully not forever. Because I
Mhm.
love you and I love reading books with you.
Yeah, it's so good.
Which again, we gotta get Peyton to read Soul Screamers so we can continue our buddy read.
Mhm.
Just yell at her every day until she does it.
What's the progress? How's it looking?
We should start getting her boyfriend to yell at her to read it too.
Yeah.
Okay, I think that we should end this. We're just rambling like weirdos.
Yeah. Thanks, you guys.
Thank you. We love you all
Love
so
you.
much. We appreciate you. And we will miss reading books with you guys so much.
Very much so.
It's so sad. The end of an era, but the start of an age. No, let's not do that. Okay. Goodbye, everybody. Thank you
Goodbye.
so much for joining.